All right, guys, let's jump right into it. Today will be our recap of our daily analysis for Friday, August 8th, 2025. Okay, last trading day of the week because the market is closed on Saturday and almost all of Sunday. Okay, so let's jump right into it. I got into the market at around 7:15 a.m. Okay, if you don't know where I'm getting that time from, you can look on this this blue vertical line that I marked here. Okay, you can see the 7:15 a.m. interval. I believe I entered the market around 7:22. I believe 7:22 a.m. Okay, I got in for a sell. So the market price in which we got in for was about right here. If you can see this horizontal long dotted line here, we got in right here, and I needed it to touch this red line, which was where I set my take profit at. Okay, that's my profit right there. So this candlestick right here passed this red line during the same 15-minute interval, which is amazing. Okay, the total market time that I was inside the market for was 1 minute and 42 seconds. So a little under 2 minutes. And my profit hit. Got into the market. 1 minute, 42 seconds later. Take profit hit. Boom, I'm out the market. I made my profit for Friday. Okay. That's how Forex works. I got in for 10 pips. So from here, just about, to this red line would have been my 10 pips. Okay. That's what I always get into the market for. You can do more pips, you can do less. 10 pips is just my preference, okay? So if you got in for a sell during that interval, most likely you would have won if you set your pips within the open and close, high and low market prices, okay? And I put a little circular highlighter around where the take profit hit, right when it reached that red line, okay? And this is why I mark up these, okay? Now, I did predict that the market would go up, which it did. As you can see, this slanted line right here, the market went up, okay? I predicted as well that it will keep going up on this line right here, where I marked here, and it went up, okay? After this candle form, which is the 8:45 a.m. interval, I predicted the market would go down, which it did. As you can see right here, it went down. Prediction was still correct. Okay. Few minutes later, or almost an hour later, this candlestick formed. I predicted the market would go up. Excuse me, and it did. Went up right here. Okay. I then predicted that it will keep going up, which it did. And it went up as high as here. As you can see, this red little pencil point here on this candlestick. It still went up. Okay. Right around here, I predicted the market will go down, which it did. I predicted it will still go down here. It did. I predicted it will still go down here. It did. Next candlestick, 15 minutes later, I predicted the market will still go down, which it did. As you can see right here. This little wick, we call it wicks, that's on the candlestick. The market went down. Hour later, predicted that the market will go up, which it did, as you can see. I predicted it will keep going up, which it did. Okay, that was all my predictions for today. That is 11 predictions total. These little short lines you see is me just predicting the market's direction. And as you can see, I was right 11 times. So if I would have gotten for a live trade 11 times, I would have won all 11 trades. I only got in for one though, but hypothetically speaking, if I did get in for 11, based off of those up and down sticks or lines, buy and sell, I would have won those trades, okay? Right here, this most recent candle is where the market is currently at right now. if I had to predict, I would predict that it will go up. Okay, let's see what happens though. The time that's on the right hand side is 5 minutes and 32, 31, 30, 29 seconds is the time that is a time left before a new candlestick forms. Okay, this is a 15-minute interval. As you can see right here, we're on the 15-minute interval. If I go to the 1 hour one, you see the time changes now, right? 50 minutes and 10, 9, 8 seconds is when the next candlestick forms. So forth for the 4 hour and then a day. Okay, but I trade on a 15-minute chart. That works the best for me. Okay, so basically that's what happened in the market today. Let's look at a few more things. This candlestick right here, and if you can see right at the bottom, it says 13:45. That's in military time. All that means is 1:45 p.m. You can convert that into military time if you want. I mean, into your time zone. I'm familiar with military time, so I know what that means just by looking at it. But 1:45 p.m., this was a strong red long candlestick, which basically means the sellers really dominated the market within this interval of this 15 minutes of this time frame. Okay. But 15 minutes later, 14 o'clock or 2 p.m. 14 o'clock military time, but 2 p.m. Eastern time, the buyers, is a long green candlestick, which that time frame was dominated by the buyers because red sellers, green buyers, and the buyers brung the price right back up. Okay, so this doesn't happen too often, but when I see something like this, that just tells me that the buyers were eager to push this price right back up to right about where it was at before the sellers brung it down or even go higher. So something is telling me that these buyers want to push this market up as high as they can before the market closes today, so they don't have to wait till Monday or whatnot. And they're eager to make that profit. So that's kind of telling me when I'm looking at this and analyzing this chart. Okay, very interesting day though, and the market looked like it's been a lot of up and down, down, up, down, up, down, on its way back up. So we call this the W when it's down, up, down, up. We call that the W. A lot of potential profit making abilities today. So whether you got in for a sell or a buy, you should have made some good money today. By looking at this chart, this is what this tells me. Now, depending on what time you got into the market, of course, if you got in for a sell and the market was shooting up, you may have had to wait a little bit, maybe an hour or a couple hours or so before the market did what it did. But if you got in at the right time and you followed the trend and you got into where as though you needed to get in at, then you should have profited a lot sooner than that. Okay. But this was definitely a great day to make some money. This was very up and down day for gold, trading gold. And again, if you got in for a buy or sell, depending on what time, but 9 times out of 10, you should have made some great money today. So definitely keep working on the Forex. I will be coming out with my training either the end of this month or early September, so be on the lookout for that. I know this may look confusing. These lines that I drew up and, just the whole chart in general, which I'll be giving a training on that. But that basically concludes this video for the daily analysis for today. I'll be back on Monday giving a video of my Monday win. So I always speak things into existence, and I'll see you guys Monday.